What's up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Roz here, Pursue What Calls the Blog. And today I'm going to do a little quick video. I know that's going to be a surprise to y'all. I'm actually going to do a quick video where I'm not talking as much. But I'm going to do a video on prayer lists and how to increase your prayer life. A lot of us struggle in the area of prayer, praying for folks, getting into the habit of prayer, wanting to have this great feeling before we pray. And a lot of that is some bad thinking. And I don't believe that prayer has to be based on a feeling. It's just something that we have to do and obey to do. It should be enjoyable. Sometimes it's not going to be enjoyable. But it's nothing wrong with prayer being a habit and not something that's just spontaneous. And so what I do, I got this advice years ago, is a prayer list. Now you can put this prayer list in a notebook. I'm not as organized. I would lose a notebook. So I put it on Microsoft Word. Of course, you get Apple. I don't know what the program is, but Microsoft Word, very easy. Just write down what people ask you to pray. We've all experienced that at church. Hey, can you pray for so-and-so? Pray for somebody about to go to the hospital. Pray for this and that. And sometimes we forget. And so I want to talk about that as well real quick, little quick tangent. One way to avoid not lying to that person when you tell them you're going to pray and then when you get home you totally forget this course is to say, let's pray right now. And pray with that person right then and there. Don't wait till they get home like, oh yeah, I'll pray for you. You know you ain't going to remember and you just go home and didn't pray for that person. And maybe that person died. That's your fault. No, I'm just joking. Anyway. But yeah, that's one way. Just pray right then and there. Sometimes you might, like sometimes at church, I take prayer requests. Like we might have Bible study and we do prayer requests. And a person might, pray for me, pray for my family, pray for my finances, pray for this, pray for that, pray for a job. A lot of times while that person is talking, I've learned how to listen and then at the same time to pray while they're talking. So while they're saying, man, pray for my finances, I'm listening. It's like, God, bless that person's finance. Pray for this, pray for that. I'm doing that while they're talking. So that's another way. But the best way, as I said, though, is to write down what that person said and then put it in a format where you can go through whenever the best time to pray, whether it's mornings, night, or whatever. So this is how I do mine. I have a list that increased throughout the years. Of course, I won't show people prayer requests, but I'm just going to go up and down real quick. You can see different colors. I highlight different ways that God has answered prayer, whether in the positive, I put a red, or the negative, I put another color thing like yellow or whatever. God has said no. I use that. So that's one way. Just write out the prayer requests, go through the list each and every morning, and then you pray for all these people, and you're done. This is also great, and I'm gonna close out. Another way, the reason this is great, because you will get into the habit of praying for them folks, and then when you see people, you can ask them like, how is so and so doing? How is this friend doing? I had a friend of mine whom I haven't seen like 2 or 3 years, and I asked her like, how was her friend who wasn't a Christian doing? She was like, wow, how did you remember that? How do you remember that person that, that person wasn't a Christian and all that, that situation? It wasn't because I had a great memory. It's because I've been praying for that person, on a regular basis through this prayer list. Now, I don't pray every day. I'm not going to sit up here in front line. Sometimes I get in sin. Sometimes I don't want to talk to God. I just want to be in my own selfish ambitions. I don't want to have nothing to do with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I just get into my own sinful, rebellious ways. So I'm not going to sit up here in line and say I pray every day. But on a regular basis, I go through this list. It definitely makes you feel better, makes you feel connected with God when you pray and being obedient. That's the most important thing. You get the feeling when you become obedient. A lot of you going to wait to pray then to get the feeling, but do it even when you don't have the feeling and watch your attitude change, because you're not just concentrating on yourself. You're praying and loving other people. All right. So that's my thoughts on it. If you have some suggestions, love to hear yours. Pursue with Carlson Blog, Kobe Sachs, and I'm out. Trip out.